In today's video, I want to talk to you about the importance of early retention of an attorney. That means you get in to talk with an attorney like those here at Arthofer Tonkin about your personal injury matter right away. It's important that your attorney can become involved in your case right away so that we can preserve evidence. I think one of the best ways that I can share the importance of early hiring of an attorney is by sharing a story from one of our cases. Dreadful case where our client was hit while crossing the street, and then unfortunately he was run over by a vehicle after having laid in the road for some period of time. Because of the severity of the accident and because his identity was not immediately known to law enforcement, we couldn't get our hands on the police report very quickly. But because we were retained early by his family, we were able to encourage law enforcement to get that report done, and that led us to one witness. But because we had tenacity, we called that witness, and that led us to 4 more witnesses. So we were better able to understand how this accident happened. Our client, because of the severity of his injuries, had no recollection of the accident or the facts and circumstances surrounding it. But because he hired us early, because we pushed law enforcement, and because we were tenacious about following up with witnesses, we were able to determine exactly what happened on the roadway on that particular night. In addition to being able to find witnesses, we were able to locate the vehicles involved in this accident before they were sold in the case of one vehicle or transferred in the case of another vehicle. We were able to get our experts on board and inspect the vehicles and determine where his body came in contact with the different vehicles so we could determine the precise sequence of events for this accident. In addition to being able to get involved and find witnesses early and vehicles early, we were able to get out on the roadway and actually conduct visibility studies. We were able to determine that the nighttime lighting conditions, for example, moonlight, starlight, cloud cover, and weather, were going to be the very same or very, very similar on a night as they were on the accident, and we were able to get an exemplar vehicle. That means one that was just like one that was involved in this accident, and actually drive through the scene and video what the drivers would have been able to see, including street lights, business lights, and adjacent parking lot lighting. We were able to determine that it's actually a very, very well lit area and that this accident occurred on a night with a full moon. Our visibility study, as well as all of our other efforts to get evidence and retain it early, made an incredible difference in this case. The insurance company for one of the drivers went from evaluating this as a case of liability against our client to offering its entire policy limits. So that's why it's important to get an attorney who's tenacious on your side in a hurry. We'd like to be that attorney for you, so give Arthofer Tonkin a call today.